Today, we're going to be going over one of the best and most useful to learn offenses in Madden, and that is the spread offense out of the Run Balanced Playbook. All of the route combos and tips I'm going to be sharing in this video can be applied to practically any formation in the game, whether that be something compressed like bunch or something more spaced out like trips, tight end, or doubles. And I'm going to be taking you guys through a head-to-head season to share what I learned and give you guys some tips that I hope by the end of the video will be able to make you a better Madden player. Starting in week 1, we're in this dude's Super Bowl. He is running nickel over overshort brave cover 0. So I come out in the play deep attack and we're running slants. Basically, you just choose a slant. Versus man coverage is a very good route combo. We're able to hit Darnell Washington for a huge gain up the sideline here. Get us under the red zone and we're cooking in the first quarter. Now in the second quarter, I hit Bijan Robinson on this quick little wheel route. That was his usual responsibility and we were able to get a touchdown super quick versus cover 0. Now we're in the third quarter and basically I've been running deep attack all game, but this time I throw in a little wrench. It's that backside dig. No one's really looking for it. We're able to hit that for a huge clutch fourth down, and then we audible the wing stack and hit this huge tight end trail route for a touchdown. Now in the fourth quarter, we're trying to seal the game. We hit another post slant deep attack combo and we force the rage quit. Already week 2, we are 1-0 and we are again facing cover 0 mid blitz. The play we're running here is RPO zone peak, and the reason it's so good is the safety manned up on the slot can't press, so every time we're gonna have a 5 to 6 yard gain unless it gets usered, which is awesome. Right here, Calvin is pressed in the slot and we're able to throw a lob over top, can't get out to score as we get tackled. On the very next play, we're trying to run another post slant here. I throw the slant to Calvin and Randy acrobats makes a play out of his mind. I'm gonna be honest, guys, at this point, second quarter, we're down 7. I feel like I'm bagged. So we're audibling to our I'm bagged offense in gun wing stack. There's only 2 plays I run here, Ohio spacing and 0-1 trap. And if you notice, the reason we're able to get here is we actually run 2 tight ends in this spread offense. So we audible over there. I'm running 0-1 trap. He's out here cover 0 mid blitz, doesn't know what he's doing. We maul everybody and get the freest touchdown you could possibly get. End of the second quarter, we're driving, tie game. I call this play halfback options. I got one adjustment. I just wheeled the halfback and I was speed running to press the A button here because I saw Calvin was pressed in the slot again. Immediate lob pass touchdown. We're now up 7. Again, I audible to the wing stack and I'm calling our other play. This is Ohio spacing here. Key point, not fade out. Ohio spacing. I really like that cheeky little out route. It beats everything. He ran commit. He thought I was running 0-1 trap again, but if he ran man coverage, it'd be the same result. We're up 14. He rage quits. We're on to the next one. Week 3 here. This dude looks to be running spinner. In reality, was actually just cover 2 man out of dollar because they're only rushing 3 in that play. My goodness, dude, we cook on our blocks. Everyone's getting smoked on his team. Unfortunately, Bijan's not able to break away, but not a big deal. We go to wing stack, hit Jonathan Mingo on that cheeky little out route. Next play here, PA comebacks. Only adjustment we made, streak the outside left receiver, backside dig the outside right guy, and slant Darnell Washington in the slot. We're basically just reading the deep post or the stuff flowing left. His user gets caught in no man land, and we throw this freaking nuke from CJ Stroud to go up 14, and he quits, getting us to 3-0. Already week 4, I'm feeling good. We're 3-0, but we start out with a 4th and 10. I've already gotten a safety on this guy somehow, so I'm up 2-0, and I'm just trying to convert this. I'm trying to get the game going, and we're able to hit Brenton Strange, our tight end, on this little backside drag, and he fights for a miraculous first down. So what I decided to do, I decided to reward him. He's in Tampa 2. I'm trying to hit this whole shot towards the sideline. You start here, it looks like it should be open, but somehow this gets underthrown and picked, which is the start of some annoying behavior. Next play, I'm trying to throw an out route here, and again, looks wide open, but Dion picks that off for 6. The very next play, we got a wheel route and a seam route. It looked like Kyle Hamilton was going to the wheel route, like he was manned up on it, but somehow picked off the seam route. Guys, at this point, I'm going to be honest, I'm steaming, and this might be the biggest piece of advice I give in this video. You got 2 options here. One, you could either lose your shit and just start throwing stuff away, and your chance of winning the game will probably be 0, or 2, you can collect yourself, focus, and try and make a comeback. So that's what we did. So the first step on a comeback trail was me realizing this guy ran a bunch of QB wrap last time, so what's he going to do? Run it again. I absolutely light him up with X Factor Grant Delpit. We get a touchdown. We're right back in the game. In our next drive, we step up and we hit Darnell Washington on this huge post route from deep attack. 16 seconds left. We run 0-1 trap with Bijan Robinson, who fights and he's into the end zone. We have regained the lead. We've come all the way back. Third quarter, we're running a different setup for deep attack. We hit Darnell Washington in double coverage. He wasn't covered, but he was double covered. Huge post. Next play, 0-1 trap Bijan Robinson. He's got one man to beat, but he's down at the 1. But that's all my opponent was ready to take as he rage quits, and we go to 4-0. Week 5, we are 4-0. One win gets us into the playoffs. To start the game, I really wasn't sure what coverage this guy was running. All I know is he was in nickel 3-3 cub, evidenced by these 2 checkdowns here. I really wasn't sure what's going on. By the time we got down the field, I kind of realized he was in a cover 3 with some matching stuff in the seams. What I ended up running here was a streak and a corner, a huge staple of compression sets, but something you need to remember when running spacing sets. And then in the red zone, I audibled down to wing stack again. I used this way more than I thought I did, but it basically became my goal line red zone offense because it's kind of hard to run spread with like no space. We score a touchdown, we go up 7-0, and he rage quits to put us into the playoffs. Alrighty, our divisional round, this guy's Super Bowl, which is freaking wild. This happened like twice. I guess there's no matchmaking this time of year. Lesson, versus cover 3 in spread sets, throw your dang out routes. They're free money. Second lesson, click on and ag everything. There are so many Mickey Mouse route KO abilities that these DBs have that are going to screw you over. Click on, ag everything. Some people hate it. I think you just have to do it because the route KO abilities are dumb. As you can see here, we got another deep post from 6'7" Darnell Washington. I throw this thing, I click on, and I say, get the heck out of here to his DB. You guys know what time it is. We're in the red zone, 0-1 trap for a free 7. But what's a good game without a good blunder? Here I see his slot cornerbacks backed up. I immediately think, okay, it's not a blitz. We got 2-man high. I'm going with a play action. I was wrong. We get smoked in the end zone for a safety. Now we're out trying to come back up 7-2. We run a little post slant. Nothing is open. We had some bumps, some issues, but I see Y about to bounce, so I roll out right and hit Calvin for a huge gain. There's no one there. We get down about the 35. If you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago, we tried to hit this cover 2 hole shot, and we ended up throwing a really annoying pick. This time, same exact route combo, same place on the field. We end up throwing the touchdown and scoring. The difference was literally about a millimeter. Crazy. Later in the third quarter, we are up 14-2. We're basically just playing coverage defense, making sure nothing crazy happens. CJ Stroud rolls out and throws it. He gets a flag for throwing a forward pass. We pick it off. It doesn't matter. He quits and sends us to the conference championship. Conference championship, I'm not sure what defense he's running, but he's touching dudes with Ted Hendricks. Pause. Post to Darnell Washington to get us into the red zone. You guys know what time it is. Wing stack, 0-1 trap, Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, up 7-0. His very first drive, he throws it right to our user, Kyle Hamilton, takes this puppy back for a touchdown, and he immediately rage quits, sending us to the Super Bowl. In our Super Bowl now, versus some guy with the team name Dub. First play of the game, we run 0-1 trap, and we run into immediate adversity as we get hit stick and fumble. We're already down 7. This guy comes out on offense, and we get it right back, getting a pick with Trey Lance. Phenomenal offense by me. Getting 7, we score, we get the ball back after a stop, and we're ready to cook. I'm looking, I see Darnell Washington on another big post. Keep in mind, I clicked on an ag there. You know, that could have been a drop. We step back, and this time we hit Calvin Johnson. We basically just flipped deep attack from the last play. Back-to-back plays, we flipped them. Now we hit Jonathan Mingo on the little out route from wing stack, and we are up 7. Introducing a new play here. It's basically double corner routes from the slot, double slants from the outside. I don't run this a whole ton as we throw an absolute laser beam to Calvin, but it is a cool mix up to throw in there every once in a while. We're out here, we run halfback option, and we're able to throw this crazy trust throw on the backside dig, literally behind the cornerback's ear. And then we go out and we hit this cheeky little out route to Jonathan Mingo to go up 21-7. He is struggling. He doesn't know what to do, but he throws a freaking nuke versus cover 4 to Darren Ward, come back into the game. Me right here, I'm a little peeved, but I see him. He's bringing down his safety. I know he's in cover 2 man, so I call PA comebacks. I know the deep post, if Darnell Washington can beat his man, is going to be open, and what do you know? Darnell Washington is butt naked down the field to score the touchdown. We go up 14 again. Very next drive, he playmakers his dude up the field, but we hit sticking with Trey Lance. Jair Brown recovers the fumble and returns it for 6. He rage quits, and we go on to win the Super Bowl. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope I achieved my goal of making you a better Madden player. If you guys did enjoy that one, I have another video where I explain how to run split close, and you can check that out right here.